a God who inspires. Imagine we are sitting on the porch of a house, watching the late afternoon fade away, with absolutely no rush for time to pass. Looking at you right now, I notice how the hustle and bustle of recent times has left marks of worry on your face. It is completely normal to feel small facing the demands that the world places on our shoulders every single day. However, I invite you to let down your defensive thoughts and just listen to what I have to share with your heart. There is a very ancient message, one that spans generations, that feels like a warm hug for anyone who is tired of fighting alone. It is not a demanding speech, nor does it require you to show a strength you don't currently have. On the contrary, it is an invitation to let go of the reins of everything you cannot solve on your own. Quieting the mind is the first step toward noticing the care that surrounds you. When we look at the stories of those who walked the earth long before us, we discover that being startled by the unknown is not unique to you. Ordinary people face dark nights, fierce winds, and moments when the ground seemed to vanish beneath their feet. The answer they all received, in their moments of greatest distress, was a mutual call for serenity and trust. This same request still holds true for your life this very day. This reminder not to panic serves to show that despair is a terrible advisor and usually distorts reality. It makes small obstacles look like impossible mountains to climb and robs us of our ability to see the available ways out. The Creator's plan for your life is the exact opposite of this paralyzing cycle of anxiety. His desire is for you to breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that there is a safe harbor ready to welcome you. Let the sound of the wind and the late afternoon fill the space for a few seconds. Feel the weight on your shoulders give way a little more. Notice how nature teaches us about the timing of all things right here from the porch. The leaves on the trees do not rustle before the wind arrives, and the sun does not rush its dip into the horizon to satisfy our anxiety. There is a perfect rhythm governing the universe, a silent symphony that cares for everything from the smallest seed in the ground to the path of the greatest stars in the sky. If even the most invisible details of creation are sustained with such precision and care, why would it be any different with you? You, who carry within yourself the most sacred breath of life, were not made to live adrift. So many times, our mind turns into a noisy courtroom. We pressure ourselves for answers we don't have yet, for decisions that don't need to be made right now, and for a future that doesn't even exist. We try to predict problems, anticipate pain, and build strategies for battles we might never have to fight. This invisible wear and tear consumes your vital energy, dims the light in your eyes, and stops you from enjoying the only moment where life actually happens, the here and now. Open your hands for a moment, even if just figuratively. Look at your palms. They were made to create, to comfort, to work, and to embrace, but they were never designed to hold the weight of the entire world. When we try to control the uncontrollable, the result is always extreme exhaustion and frustration. Allowing yourself not to know everything is an act of deep courage and faith. It's saying to yourself, I've done my best up to this point, and whatever is beyond my reach, I hand over to a wisdom far greater than my own. The secret to this peace we search for so much does not lie in having a perfect life or one free from any kind of trouble. True stillness is born from the certainty that the command of all things remains in absolutely capable and loving hands. You do not need to carry the weight of the world, nor do you need to try to guess what tomorrow will look like. It is enough to know that every detail of your path is being closely watched by the one who desires your happiness the most. Often, we allow other people's opinions or material losses to create an internal storm that seems endless. We keep replaying our past mistakes in our heads and feeding the fear of failing again on our next attempts. But real learning happens when we realize that falls do not define our final destination, but rather our capacity to start over. Every new morning brings with it the chance to write a completely different chapter. As the shadows lengthen across the yard, notice how the darkness doesn't fight against the light. It simply takes its place when the time is right. In the same way, the seasons of waiting and uncertainty in your life are not meant to destroy you, but to give you a necessary pause. You have been running for so long, trying to outrun your fears, that you forgot that some of the greatest breakthroughs happen when we finally stand still. Trusting God means believing that even in the shadows of the unknown, He is weaving a beautiful tapestry out of your broken threads. Think about how many times you tried to force open a door that was locked, only to realize later that it was protecting you from something you couldn't see. We often mistake delay for denial and silence for absence. But the truth is, the hands that hold the universe are never idle when it comes to your destiny. Every delay is a preparation, and every closed door is a redirection towards something much greater, aligned with a purpose that your current anxiety simply cannot comprehend. Take a deep breath right now, right here on this porch, and let the truth sink in. You are fully known and deeply loved. The mistakes of your past do not have the power to cancel the promises of your future, and the chaos of the present cannot shake the foundation of what has already been ordained for you. You don't need to have it all figured out by tonight. You just need to trust the one who already has your tomorrow completely planned. Think back to the nights when you thought you wouldn't survive the pressure of the next day, and look where you are now. You survived every single one of your hardest days. There is a resilient, quiet strength living inside you, even when you feel as fragile as a single thread. This strength does not come from your physical effort or your intelligence. It comes from the eternal source that sustains you and renews its mercies every morning. Do not underestimate the value of taking one step at a time, no matter how small it may seem. Imagine the transition from twilight to the first stars. The sky is shifting colors, and with it, your heart is finding room to rest. If exhaustion strikes, learn to rest, not to quit. Resting is also an act of worship and trust. When we silence our bodies and quiet our thoughts, we allow the unseen to work on our behalf. The most beautiful answers and the most unexpected solutions usually come not from the noise of our worry, but from the silence of our surrender. It is in the stillness that intuition speaks loudest and divine comfort feels closest. Therefore, when uncertainty tries to invade your mind and steal your sleep, respond with an attitude of surrender and reflection. Do not waste your energy trying to control what other people think or what will happen months from now. Focus on the now, do your part with dedication, and let the rest be guided by the one who sees the whole picture. This shift in perspective will bring immediate relief to the burden you carry. Looking up and trusting in the promises of daily care is the best remedy against the discouragement that tries to take over. Remember that the hardships you face today are preparing your heart to truly appreciate the seasons of abundance ahead. No difficult situation lasts forever, and no winter is eternal on our journey. Harvesting the fruits of peace depends on our perseverance to keep planting hope every single day. It is a great mistake to think that God's silence means He is distant or indifferent to what you are going through. Often, the deepest care happens precisely in the moments when everything around us feels still and quiet. That is when our internal structures are being strengthened and our maturity is being built. You are precious, and you are being guarded in every single moment of this journey, even when you don't realize it. I close our conversation today by renewing the invitation for you to rest your weary heart in this beautiful certainty. Let go of the fear of tomorrow, because it has absolutely no power to change anything for the better. The control over everything remains steady, and the love guiding your steps continues to be your greatest protection. Move forward with serenity, give your best to the present moment, and trust that tomorrow is safely kept with love. Amen.